Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, May 21st, and it's before 7 o'clock, and Kendall's got her pack on. And we are all cleaned up from our campsite. And, alright, yeah, we'll see you later. We are headed back off on down the trail. So, another bright, beautiful, sunny day today. Got a little cooler last night. The wind was blowing, but it's a nice, cool morning right now, and good day for walking. So let's go see what we can find. This is what we have to look forward to again this morning. I think they should just have this sign all the way along the trail. Well, it's about 10 o'clock now, and we've been walking since, 7 o'clock this morning, and it's nice getting out in the cool of the air and being able to walk, but it's starting to get warmer now, and but the trail's been good. It's been decent. I don't think we have any big ups scheduled for today. It's just a lot of little ups and downs over ridges and stuff, but nothing like the huge hill we had to climb up yesterday. So but yeah, we're having a good morning so far. We both feel happy and looking forward to the day. And we're just now coming down the hill. I think we're coming to a water source, which is good because my bottle's almost dry, and it's just good to stay hydrated on these warmer days. So we just crossed the road, and we've got into state wildlife lands, so the trail's kind of nice through here, and still looks like it's going to be a hot day, but still fairly cool here. We're very grateful for the canopy above us and the foliage now that's grown in. It's so much nicer, and yeah, having a pretty good walk so far today. Making pretty good miles, but I think we got our first up of the day. It's not as big as we're used to, but it's definitely a good little up. So we're going to go ahead and walk up here, and then there's a campsite at the top. We'll stop and have lunch up there at the top. So let's go see what this hill is like. See if we can't put another one behind us. Okay, we come to a little stream here, but I just want to get this on video because water here is really, well, the water's clear, but there's a lot of red deposits. A whole lot of iron in the ground here somewhere. But yeah, I think we'll pass by this stream. We don't need water here anyway, but it's kind of weird to see all the iron in the water. Okay, well, we found a campsite for the evening. Fairly nice campsite by the river, and Miss Kendall, she's back there doing her laundry. It's just been so hot and sweaty the last couple of days that we just thought, since we had the river, we'd go ahead and do laundry. There's her tent there. And cool thing about the campsite we found is that it has a clothesline already here with clothespins and all. So yeah, I've already done my shirt, got hanging up there dry. It'll be dry by morning with the weather being the way it is. So yeah, got a little fire pit here, but again, too warm for a fire tonight. And we are actually right next to the river. There's our tents there. The river is right there, little creek actually. And there's a T-bird. She's also camped here. She was camped at the same spot we were last night, kind of going the same speed, but her tent is over there across the way. Several people camped up the river a little bit, but yeah, we're a good spot here. I'm going to fix us a little dinner and call it a day. So I think we went, I'll have to ask Kendall, but I think we went a little over 17 miles today, which was a pretty good day. It seemed to be about the average for us lately is 15 to 17, so that's pretty good. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I got a mess here. I emptied out the food vault to do our laundry, so I got my food out on the ground, but my water filter in here. But yeah, it's good for me to go through the food anyway to see what we have left and what we may need to get. Hoping to go into town tomorrow, but anyway, we'll see what we need. So, alright, you guys have a good night, and we will be back on trail tomorrow. Good morning. It's May 22nd. It's Saturday, and we are getting all packed up from our campsite last night. Had a really good night. Stayed dry, warm, and yeah, it was a beautiful spot. So we are packed up and getting ready to go. And we are going to head towards the town of Pine Grove today. And so it should be about a 14-mile day, and maybe see some things along the way. So alright, let's get off on down the trail, but we do have to start off by getting across the creek. Trail is up on that side somewhere. So alright, we got Kendall across the creek, and we are headed on our map. Okay, we're back on the trail, heading north. So again, about 14, try to do about 15 miles today. So getting an early start. We actually packed up, got out of camp at 7 again today. That's 2 days in a row, so it's a great start for us. So let's hope the rest of the day is good today.
I wouldn't let him get up until I could take a picture of his third fall. Third, count him. I've only had one, and mine was very minor. He twisted that left foot on, I don't know if you can see it, that rock right there, that little one. So he's wincing, and we'll see how he does.
Well, so far the trail's pretty good, other than me falling down. But right now we just get this little road walk here, but see how far it lasts. Sun coming up over there. That's what we have to look forward to this morning. So it's always something wonderful in the morning. Woohoo. Let's go see. Okay, we've come to the beaver dam. Trail always has something on it, and it's never just a walk in the park. We passed somebody just up the trail that said the beaver dam's coming and it's not too bad. I'm wondering what not too bad means.
Bad, she said?
That's what she said. So a lot of times when the water is just a little bit higher, it doesn't have to be much higher. You actually have to wade through this, but yeah, this is a bit tricky for Kendall.
Wish I would have just walked through with my sandals on.
Okay, well, we survived the marsh, the swamp, the beaver dam. Kendall's feet are dry and clean.
That was
My feet
super
are
hard.
dry and clean.
The 3 guys in front of us, the younger guys, they went through like it was no problem, and 2 of them fell in.
Yeah, we stayed dry, but the lady behind us, she stayed dry, but the 3 guys...
She stayed dry because she was following me, so she had to go slow.
Still walking down the hill. The trail's been pretty good so far. In a lot of rocky sections, but hasn't been too terribly difficult. We did go up one pretty good hill out of the beaver dam area, but the rest of it's been a pretty good trail through the woods. So just listening to the birds this morning. A lot of birds out. Just really pretty to be in the woods right now. Every once in a while we get a nice cool breeze that blows through, but
About 72.
it's about 72 degrees and fairly warm, so it's kind of weird when it's 9 o'clock in the morning and you hope for a cool breeze. Usually we're freezing and trying to warm up this time of day, but the last couple of days have just been so warm that we even get up earlier so that we can hike in the cooler temperatures, which is really strange for us, but kind of a nice day today. It's actually a little overcast, so the sun isn't quite as intense as it was yesterday, so let's hope that holds out. But it's supposed to be even hotter tomorrow. It's supposed to get up into the mid-90s tomorrow, but yeah, hopefully it won't be so bad. Alright, we're gonna go up here and see what's around the next corner. I just had a lady out jogging the trails, and she said she saw a snake behind us, but we never saw him, so I guess that's kind of good. I haven't seen any snakes. We didn't see any. T-Bird, the girl that's hiking along with us, she said she saw a rattler yesterday, and we missed that one too, so the fewer snakes we see, the better. But yeah, beautiful little meadow out here this morning. And there's the ridge we just came down. Up and over on the other side of that ridge is where the beaver pond was, so yeah. Making a few miles already this morning. And we survived another water crossing. So
Way worse than it looks.
Nice little river down that way. Should have brought my fishing pole. This section of the trail gets a little squishy. You get some water running down it and such, so I'm gonna walk on the side of it a little bit. Trying to keep our feet dry today, but I've already done 3 river crossings and a beaver dam, so nope, so far we've stayed dry. Trail's not winning yet. We had walked through these in March, thinking these will be nice on hot days, and Well, we got a hot day and it's nice. Walking through the rhododendron tunnel. A little bit of sun peeking through every now and then, but pretty shady. I want to give a little shout out this morning to folks we met yesterday, Lenny and Pat, out walking the trails. They just enjoy being out, meeting the hikers that they follow on YouTube. And Lenny and Pat, hope you found our channel and are watching, and hope you enjoy the videos. It's just good to meet you yesterday, and it was fun to chat with you a while, and you gave some good advice on what the trail was like, and yeah, just good to meet people out on the trail, and just enjoy the friendship that you develop just by passing. So, Lenny, Pat, hope you're having a great day, and hope you're enjoying the hiking. Get across the old covered bridge, or the old bridge. The old road used to come through here. Call this a creek, but it's more like a river to me. Pretty though. There's a swimming hole down there. Luckily the trail does not go down through there, so it's like a hole they dug for a spring or something, but well, luckily our trail goes this way. We go from crossing beaver dams to walking under freeways. Crazy day today. And we go up. We always go up. So if any of y'all have any lunch ideas for backpackers, we'd be happy to have them. Because right now we're down to, we got some barbecue tuna, some Cheetos, and some wheat crackers on burritos. So yeah, that's what we're having for lunch today. What you're having is probably a little bit better than that. So, but hey, it's food, and we eat it. Well, we made it up to the top of the ridge, and been walking around along this ridge line now for about an hour, and as far as ridge lines goes, this trail's pretty good. It's a little uneven and rocky, but you know, whenever we see a ridge line on our map and stuff, we never know what the terrain is going to be like. You've seen some of the rocks and stuff we've had to climb over in the past, so we're always a little skeptical when we get to a ridge line, but this one is actually a fairly nice little dirt path with a few rocks, but yeah, this one's pretty good, so we're moving along pretty good today. And it was supposed to get really hot today, like up in the 90s, but we got some cloud cover up there today, which is filtering the sun, and there is a slight breeze blowing, which is really keeping the temperature pleasant, so not quite as humid, especially up here on the ridge. So it's just a beautiful afternoon to be out here hiking the ridge. Every now and then we get little peekaboo views out into the valley to our right, which would be to the east. And so yeah, kind of tell you how far up we are. See, way out there. But yeah, we're coming up to a viewpoint here not too far ahead, and maybe we'll get a better view through the trees. Well, our nice smooth ridge line was nice while it lasted, but now we have hit the ankle busting rocks. So hopefully this won't last too long, and we'll be back on smooth ground again. But this kind of trail definitely slows down your pace a bit. Alright, this is a little bit more of a ridge line we are used to. That's why we are so surprised when we get the nice easy trails, because this is normally what they look like. All jagged, ankle busting rocks all the way through. That right there is extremely hard on the feet and ankles. Well, we made it out to the road and caught a ride down to the Comfort Inn, and yeah, it was a good walk, and we had a good find with the trail magic at the end of the trail. A gentleman named Slick was there, and he had set up some trail magic. He had some chairs and some food and some cold drinks and all. I think Kendall ate most of the cookies that he had there, but really nice guy. Sat and chatted with him there for a while, and then we did our first hitchhike into town, and stood by the road there at the trailhead for a while. And I tried it for a while and didn't get much luck, but Kendall got up there and she put her thumb out, and sure enough, we got a ride. It's a ride that we even thought twice about getting into. It was an old beat-up truck with some folks in it, and they had a big old Rottweiler dog in the back seat, and when we were loading our packs, he told us to be careful where we put them, because he had a bunch of bear fat in the back of his truck. So yeah, that's hiking the trail right there. So but we got in, and they were just the nicest folks. Said we were a little nervous getting in, but man, they took us right to the hotel, and we had wonderful conversation on the 4 miles down here. Just great people. Just never know who you're going to meet on the trail, and folks you wouldn't normally go up and talk to, but being on the trail, you get to meet some really neat people that way. So yeah, we got to the hotel okay and got all checked in, so we're gonna call it a day. So yeah, it was a good day, and we're glad to be at the hotel and being able to get clean and get some more food and stuff before we head back out. So thank you all for watching.